Daniel Diez from Spain, 6'8", 216-pound, small forward prospect. Gave him a 68 overall. Good 3-point shooter. Not a horrible athlete, because he finishes at the basket well. We look at his field goal percentage and shooting percentages; they're pretty high. I think he's a pretty decent prospect, to be honest. They actually have him. Draft Express has him listed as a second-round pick. It's low second round, so he may not get drafted. But I think that the athleticism, worry about him on defense is the biggest thing. But he can definitely shoot the basketball. So I gave him a 68 based off of what I saw there. In terms of badges, I get 2 corner specialists and dead eye. Take a look at him here. And if anybody's seen a picture of him, I think I did a pretty decent job with him. Like I said, 6'8", 216. And let's take a look at the signature aspect of that's here. Pretty customary jump shot there. We didn't go too crazy on any of these dribble moves. Actually, that should be high, upright there. High in the back, the spin move, the hesitation. Decent signature, size up, not anything too crazy. That should be swing. Got the basic one-hander, basic two-hander off 1 foot. The athletic one-hander off of 1 foot. I don't like that for him. I like that for him, sorry. Still tweaking. But that's Daniel Diez. I think it's Daniel Diez, not Diez. I think it's Diez. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if they know the correct pronunciation of his name. But there he is. The very raw but lean and athletic Moussa Diagne, center from Senegal. Not very much on the scoring side. I mean, even if you just look at the statistics he's put up in, just playing in the leagues that he's played in already, there's nothing that's screaming, hey, this guy is going to be a scorer. He's more of a rim protector, a guy who can finish in transition. Draft Express has him listed as a late second round pick, but 48% from the field, an ACB, it's not a lot. I mean, but you know what? I shouldn't say so much like that, because he is almost an 80% free throw shooter. So it's showing that there's some touch there. He just, late second round pick with, playing limited minutes. He's only playing 14 minutes a game. It's just impossible for me to bump his rating up too high. But I did give him good rating in regards to potential because of his athleticism and his length. He has a 7'3" and 3/4 inch wingspan. So, hooked him up there, but you're gonna have to really devote a lot of development time to him to get him where you're gonna probably want him, where he's some kind of decent player. I don't see anybody drafting him unless you got a late second round pick and you just whatever. But yeah, Moussa Diagne. Let's get him out here a little bit. Not too much crazy here. Everybody that everybody's not gonna be like the JP Tocado was fun to create, because you had the defense and you had the explosion on the fast break type of game. So then you got the Moussa Diagnes, necessary to make it a realistic draft class, but not all that fun. But he is athletic, so got a little bit of dunks there. That is him. Yeah, we talked about the badges. Let's move on. Wisconsin's Sam Dekker, 6'9", 229, small forward. Gave him 3 badges: scrapper, fierce competitor, and low ego for sure. You take a look at the attributes a little bit. His 3-point percentage, you might think he's a great 3-point shooter, but if you look at the numbers, it really doesn't really support him being a high percentage 3-point shooter. He still reminds me a lot of Mike Dunleavy. He really does, because he's a winner. A good floor player. and but Mike Dunleavy shoots the three better, and I definitely think Dekker can improve in that way. But he's a good enough athlete, long enough where he can defend two positions and be a versatile, really, really good player for a good team. So like a glue guy for a good team. 20 years old, 69 is not a bad, rookie rating at all. Within your first season with him, he could definitely be up to probably 75 or something if he hits a hot streak or whatever. They did not have the right haircut for him, really, the spiky thing, because he should have less hair on the sides. But this was the best we could do. And you see the accessories and stuff. And let's take a look at the signature. Pushing that shot a little bit. I mean, I really respected Dekker a lot this year for just. I've seen so much of how his game has grown since he was a freshman, and he came back for another season. Got his team all the way to the national championship game after him and Frank Kaminsky, after knocking off the previously undefeated Kentucky Wildcats, and they just ran into a Duke team that was better, but Dekker played well, and he's here. I don't like the face, but his face I couldn't really capture it the right way. But I think it could have been better. But nonetheless, that's it.